Hey Selva, I brought my spirit box with me. We're at King Von's grave. We're going to attempt to contact his spirit right now. In fact, he was shot right here. And then his friends pulled his body out of the road, because this is a busy road, and brought his body, drug it here, and a car pulled up from over there from the parking lot, got him in the car, got him to the hospital.
Family, we gotta chop it up. Now, I said I wouldn't do another voice box or whatever video, but I had to. Plus, her thumbnail caught my eye. But we gotta talk, because as I skimmed through this video, it's a different type of box, and I'm sure there are all type of different boxes, but this one was kind of annoying. So I do want to give a warning that throughout the sounds that are supposed to be his voice, you're gonna hear a lot of static. Now, I didn't do any research on this box to see what it was or what that static was supposed to represent, but check it out.
Hey Vaughn, are you here with us right now?
Is to push. Now, I do gotta say, y'all, that did kind of sound something like the tone and pitch of his voice. But let's continue.
What is life like in the afterlife?
Go out here.
Give a message to your fans. King Von, what is life like in the afterlife?
Alright, now, what I'm noticing, y'all, is it sounds like this is a type of device that might scan frequencies or something. It sounds like I heard a country song, a piece of a R&B, a rap song, and he's yet to say how it is in the afterlife. I'm not going to play too much more of this video. I won't take it past 7 or 8 minutes because that sounds kind of annoying. I'm just so interested in to see what kind of feedback these people get. I don't feel like Von's in a settled place. I really don't. I feel like he's unhappy in the afterlife. What do you guys think? Now that's interesting. I keep hearing these little frequencies switch to some type of music riffs, like a real quick piece of a music or a song or something like that. But painful, suffering. These are words that this woman alleges he's saying that he's experiencing in the afterlife. I gotta say, y'all, it makes an eerie sense knowing that he led a certain life allegedly. And like he said, he was a demon. He said it out of his own mouth, even though they were using that as a term to say menace or this or that. But that's real life what it was, no matter how much we like this dude.
Vaughn, what happened to you on November 6th, 2020? Are you with King David in the afterlife? I'm going to grab another spirit box and see if maybe changing the spirit box will help, because the other one I have has a temperature setting. I will be right back. Are you haunting this cemetery?
Are you haunting this cemetery? Then he replies, allegedly, King David. Now, I believe his soul's unsettled. Do I believe in the afterlife? Do I believe in spirits, energy, and orbs? I do. I really do. Now, do I think they knock down things and this and that? I'm not gonna disrespect them. I haven't experienced that, but I would assume that this dude's soul is unsettled, being that he went out how he went out. I would assume his soul is unsettled, being that he was not happy, in my eyes and opinion, before he went, being that he had a lot of people around him he couldn't trust, being that he was probably faced with things that he didn't want to endure, industry things. Now this next clip, y'all, she went to the site where everything happened, and I'm watching this with an open mind, seeing if I can correlate anything to what we know. But what I can say is what she's claiming to be the feedback from Vaughn and the things he's saying, it doesn't sound like he's settled at all. It really doesn't. So if that energy is that strong there, I wonder what we're gonna come up with at the scene of everything. Anyway, let's get to it, y'all. Watch it with an open mind, and look out for me. Look out for your boy $ Trap House Kitchen 1. I'm gonna keep trying, but I do need your guys' help as much as possible. It ain't no easy fight, y'all. It really isn't. Anyway, let's continue.
Dave on. What's your favorite memory of Asia Dark? King Von, you built an empire and you created generational wealth for your kids. How does that make you feel?
Alright. That felt good part, I can't lie, it sounded like him. But then it was interesting that it sounded like something like trumpets or horns after that, like a victorious sound. And once again, let me say, I'm watching it with an open mind, as you should too. Just because we're reviewing it doesn't mean that I'm into this stuff. I just like to find out information.
Vaughn, were you planning on releasing Crazy Story Part 4? King Von, you built an empire and you created generational wealth for your kids. How does that make you feel? Thank you so much.
Alright, y'all, I gotta end it right there. I can't get past the sound. I guess you gotta be into that type of field or whatever, or content or those instruments to really respect the sound, but I just couldn't get used to it. It just sounded like a AM radio. And that makes me wonder, what frequencies are they tapping into? Because as we can clearly hear, we heard different pieces of music, different genres of music. But we did hear bits and pieces, especially when he said it was good. I can't lie, it sounded like Vaughn. I don't care what anybody says. It did sound like him, but I couldn't get past the staticky sound. If you want to go check out more of her content, feel free. I forgot what she said it was under, but she said it's in a video. If you want to go check it out, rewind the video. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.